Hey guys, Lorena Magana here with New Filmmakers Los Angeles. Today, I'm talking to director Cynthia Lubow about her new film, The Fifth Stage of Labor. Let's take a look at a clip from the film.
Listen, I've been thinking of a way to cover your extra expenses.
What kind of way? You're not gonna go all Breaking Bad on me, are you, Mom?
What, you don't want me to cook meth?
No, and I don't want to have to help you oozy your way out of a bad situation.
I was thinking more like organic cotton menstrual products.
Ew.
Cynthia, why don't you give our viewers a brief synopsis of your film?
Well, it's a peek into the relationship between a single lesbian mom and her only son, just at the moment that he's going off to college. And she's struggling to let him go and be free and clear and not worry about her, have any responsibility for her. But at the same time, her heart is breaking because her son that she's spent her whole life devoted to, or his whole life devoted to, is leaving.
How did you come up with the concept for your film?
It began with the fact that my older son was going off to college, and I started realizing both that it was going to be a very painful process for me and a very exciting one for him. A little, you know, expected him to be a little nervous, but excited about his new life. And I also realized it was an opportunity for me to do more things like that I really wanted to do, like make films. So I wanted to capture that pain that parents have when their kids separate from them, and particularly when they leave home for good. That's why I called it the fifth stage of labor, because there are actually 4 stages to labor when you're birthing a child, and it's a profound experience of separation from having a human being inside your body to having them outside your body. And then they get further and further away. And then when they leave home, it's kind of a parallel situation and also very painful. So I called that the fifth stage of labor.
Why did you choose this particular piece to be your debut as a filmmaker?
You know, I'm also a psychotherapist, and I am really fascinated by people's internal emotional worlds. And in film, I want to convey that. I want to express my internal emotional world and also all the ones that I've witnessed. And I want to reach an audience and move them to laugh and cry and understand their own internal experience better by watching people on camera, you know, play out something they can relate to. So,
was it an intentional choice to have the conflict between the mother and son be the selling of the drugs?
No, that came later because people who were giving me feedback kept saying, "You need more conflict, more conflict," and which I guess is probably something that's said a lot around here, but in this city. But to me, this was a story of internal conflict, of the mother's heroism, really, in not showing him how painful it was for her to have him go, so that he wouldn't be, you know, feel held back by her. And so it was an internal conflict for her, somewhat for him as well. But to make that internal conflict into something that was external, I had to bring in some dramatic effects, like selling marijuana.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you.